More messages part 2. They had me come on here and make a video on some messages, and then everything just went all over the place, talking about different things because videos were going on in my head. So here's what they were saying earlier. My guides, my higher self, the me, myself, and I of it, because I do not channel anyone, okay? At this time, I do not. So, we are all pieces of the puzzle. And so the more of us that are getting together and talking and getting outside the box, stepping in and out of our own DNA, right? And what I mean by that is the information. So we're stepping out of ourselves and getting information, bringing it back into ourselves, mulling it all around, and then bringing it back out. And so what I've encouraged people to do is stop stepping out too terribly much and start stepping inward. And so everything that you're hearing from every single avenue, whether it's fear-based, love-based, doesn't matter what it is, you're filtering it through the body. As I have said for years, your body is just one breathe. It's living, breathing, and you can't let it get stuck, which is why past life regression is so great, because it goes through the neural pathways of your 24/7 surveillance camera that is on from the time you take your first breath, okay? Now, that camera can see, sense, and feel memory, okay? It's not just about watching a film for all this lifetime. So when you get into past life stuff, you can go in there and start to dissect what's happening, which is, it's your rite of passage to yourself, to retrieve yourself, okay? So anyway, let me step away from that past life regression part. Let me go into this puzzle part. So as each of us are getting together, joining groups, maybe talking with each other, close-knit tribe, maybe joining a new tribe, and listening to all the information, we're bringing it in and we're filtering it. And then we're finding that, let's say we have a screen full of, 12 people. And so we may not resonate with any of them, or we may resonate a little bit with one. And then we find, we resonate a little bit with another. So each person is a puzzle piece. And then there's going to be people that you're going to see and go, oh my God, they really pinpointed some stuff that really resonates with me really super duper well. So what the picture that was being shown to me is many of us can be the same puzzle piece. Many of us can be the same puzzle piece, or have very almost close to identical blueprints in this puzzle piece. So the more of us that step out and begin to talk, we're putting the puzzle of life together, okay? Now we've gone through this lull, this complete change from a dimension to another dimension. Don't get all caught up in that. It's just called spiritual growth, okay? Just don't get all caught up in it, on what's coming, how you're gonna brace, because everyone wants to brace and go out and buy all this and do all that and have all that. Trust me, you could have all that stuff and something come along and take it right out of your house, or you can't load it all in your car and take it to where you need to go. So you got to trust that you're going to be where you need to be with what you need to have, and someone else will have stuff that can complement that, and you'll have stuff to complement what they have. So there'll be a lot of sharing going on, okay? Woo, y'all just took me someplace else. So let me come back to the puzzle pieces. So all these puzzle pieces, there's just going to be some that are going to have this just amazing innate blueprint in it. And there's going to be another one where there's going to be a cluster of blueprints on it. But we all, each of us individually, are going to find that puzzle piece to where we resonate, our DNA is. And more is going to get revealed, because you'll come together with a group and you'll feel like, oh, I identify well, I'm looking at all 12 of these people, and 7 of us are a lot more like this puzzle piece, and the other, 6 or more like 5 or more like this puzzle piece. And then things will get jumbled up again. Okay, so don't get stuck and brand yourself on which puzzle piece you're resonating and who's on it. Okay, the thing is to continue to work within and without and within and without and within and without, and just keep opening up the cells of memory in the body. Okay, the subconscious, all of it. Again, that's why I cannot stress past life regression. I've studied all different modalities, and Spirit still had me create my own unique way of doing past life regression work. I call it regression work. But anywho, it helps to open up all kinds of things to expand our knowledge base. And so our puzzle piece and our space, our DNA blueprint on that puzzle piece also begins to expand. So it could be that you're part of multiple dimensional puzzle pieces. And again, let's not get too deep into all that quantum, all right? Just know that you are unique. And one way to figure a lot of this out with the past life regression is to retrieve yourself. Retrieve the fragments of all of you. You're going back to the drawing board, to original source. You're going back through a lot of all this, and you're going through it. You're resolving, dissolving, sending back to source, and it helps bring a lot of clarity and understanding. And then things within the physical body, the emotional body, the etheric, they start to loosen up and let go. And then more comes together with who you are as your piece of the puzzle. Okay? Because each of us are going to create more and more puzzles. It's not going to be just one way. All right? I think they're saying, when I say they, it's me. It's just I get rubbed up, and then sometimes I get to talking about something, and then I get shown something else, and I have to stop, drop, sit, connect with my breath, and see if there was anything else that was important to bring through. Yes, you are a very unique piece of the puzzle. You're like the life rafts. You're the life rafts. Each and every one of you are like a life raft. And so what's the first thing you want to do is be the strongest and best life raft, the most durable, the most sturdy, equipped life raft you can possibly be. That's your puzzle piece. And then you can raft up with others. You can put others on your raft. You can get onto other people's rafts, and so on. I have no idea why that picture all just came to me, but take it for what it is, because it is what it is. And especially if you can stick with who you are. And if you want to know more about past life regression, go to my website, Embodiment of the Soul. And if you want to book a session, I'm happy to walk this journey with you. But if you really want to open the window and you really want to retrieve yourself, it's an extremely powerful tool. Extremely powerful tool. And it takes multiple sessions and a commitment that you're willing and that you really want, you desire, you owe it to yourself to get to your original source. Okay? Your original without all the stuff. Okay? That you may have absolutely, and guarantee you 95% of it, you have no clue what you're going into. So people that don't do it are the ones that fear. And fear doesn't belong in my practice. So you really got to be able to say, I'm going in, and I am going to clean this God source house. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean this God source house, and I'm going to be the best in my hood, under this hood, this physical, beautiful body, this hood of love, this hood of life. All right? Look forward to hearing from you. Bye.